While most of the spotlight at this year's Watches and Wonders went to louder, more attention-grabbing releases, Alpina went with something different with the Heritage Tropic-Proof. Two compact, vintage-inspired watches that didn't make much noise at the time, but are worth a closer look now that the dust has settled. The Tropic-Proof name dates back to the 1960s, when Alpina collaborated with renowned case maker François Bourgel. Bourgel produced decagonal cases that were used by brands like Movado, Mido, Doxa, and even Patek Philippe. The idea behind the Tropic-Proof label was to offer improved water resistance for an increasingly travel-curious post-war audience. Alpina places the original model in 1968, though serial numbers suggest production may have started as early as 1965. Either way, it's firmly positioned in the mid-century era, and this new release attempts to stay remarkably close to those roots. What's notable here is how restrained Alpina's approach is. Most brands doing a reissue today would compromise, making the new version larger, thicker, and often powered by an automatic movement for the sake of convenience. But with these new Tropic-Proof references, Alpina sticks to vintage sizing, no date, and a hand-wound movement. The fully polished stainless steel case measures 34mm in diameter and 9.25mm thick, with a box-type sapphire crystal. Water resistance is rated at 30 meters, modest, but in line with the watch's vintage intent. You get a choice of either a black or white glossy dial. Unlike the sunburst finishes on the original, these are intentionally pared down. It's a subtle aesthetic shift that keeps the watch within the realm of looking incredibly vintage. Inside, the watch is powered by the Alpina caliber AL480, which is based on the Sellita SW215 with a 4Hz beat rate and 42 hours of power reserve. Now, there is one design element that stands out: the dial printing. Both the logo and Tropic-Proof text appear slightly oversized, especially when compared to the original, and the font feels somewhat generic. It doesn't ruin the design by any means, but it does break the otherwise faithful execution. On the wrist, the watch wears exactly like a vintage piece should. Light, compact, but still with presence. The included Alcantara strap emphasizes its casual side, but the styling is flexible. Strap changes could easily dress it up or down. At €1,795, this isn't priced to compete on specs, but for those interested in authenticity and subtlety, it's a well-executed reissue that stays close to its source material. A bit more refinement in typography and a water resistance upgrade would elevate it further, but as it stands, it's a rare example of a brand faithfully executing a reissue. Which dial variant of the Alpina Tropic-Proof would you go for, black or white? Let us know in the comment section below, and remember to like and subscribe to Fratello for more watch content. See you next time.